All right, testing, 1, 2. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome back to another Bullish Bears live stream. I'm your host, Kevin, and today we're going to be looking at some futures. With me is our fantastic, amazing community, and we're going to be looking for ES, NQ. You know, if maybe something crude oil sticks out, we'll check out crude, and we're going to take it from there. Let's throw ES. Let's get those sessions up there, right? Let's check out where session lows are. Because wherever those session highs and lows are, we're going to be finding some liquidity. There's going to be people with their stop orders there. So let's keep an eye. There's that 30-minute push on ES and NQ. Again, we got about a minute till this 30-minute closes. I was looking for a bit of a fair value gap. So if we pull back to this 17,715 level on NQ, I might take that. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's perfect. 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 And yeah, let's check out. Look at the 15-minute too, guys. Really nice basing. Strong move up. And then we have that continuation. Basing, strong move up, continuation on ES and NQ. Really clean. Look how much stronger, though, NQ currently is, right? NQ, the chart, we're way up here, whereas oh, nope. There we go. But let's look for some divergence. Let's look for anything, any type of market structure that might suggest, hey, we're going to be going up, we're going to be reversing, we're going to be grabbing liquidity, right? So we have our London highs right up here. So that's some buy-side liquidity off of London highs. We do have a 15-minute demand zone formed on ES and NQ. Just be careful with our trades. There's that pullback to that level I wanted on NQ, so I'm going to look to start a long position around there. Very light long position. See if we want to pull back one more time. I also got to get my TOS up. So yeah, let's see if we could pull back to that level. I do have 2 buy orders out there. Alright, so I'm filled on some NQ right now, some long positions. Would consider adding if we do manage to drop. Yeah, so look, now there's no more fair value gap. So I'm going to look to add if we start pushing back higher again. Or if we hold this key level right there. There we go. There we go. Gotta take a slow start to things. So again, I'm in 2 NQ long contracts off of this level right here. To like this pullback. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's see, NQ. We have, I guess, some buy-side liquidity right here as like a target 1. I might add to this trade so I could scale some out. 5-minute, what's the 5 looking like? Look at that, ES came right to our buy area, so I would even consider some ES longs too. Unless we break these zones and push lower, I'm staying in these NQ long positions. Always checking on the higher time frame, trying to understand where the market is going, where buyers are, where sellers are. Really got to be so patient with the market. Find your areas you want to enter. Find your areas you want to exit. VWAP pulling up too. I got to get, where's my TOS? Nice. Good push. Good push. Again, I'm in 2 NASDAQ long positions right now. We're chilling. 17,715 was our entry. Got my, Meta, crazy. Meta had a gap down, though. It is trying to push higher now. Got to get our equities up. I don't like the weakness on the weighted indice, but I'm just going to sort of stay patient on this. I've yet to see a strong reason to jump out yet. Apple is at an area of support. It did have a gap up. Advanced decline is red at the moment. That's the $ ADD. A lot of our weighted indices, a lot of our stocks are red on the day. Meta with another push lower, very strong push lower on Meta. Gotta remember, guys, Meta had a strong gap up just 2 days ago from that earnings report. So there's going to be a lot of buy-side liquidity, sell-side liquidity to the downside that we have to take out. With that being said, I might consider stopping out of this, but again, looking at the higher time frames, looking at the 30-minute, looking at the 15-minute, it's telling me that bulls are here, and I do want to ride that momentum, so I'm staying with it. We have been in an uptrend, just want to ride it out, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. A lot of green hitting the tape on equities right now.
NASDAQ pivot point at 731.
731. Oh, I got you. I see that. Now I have the higher one. The 739 looked better in my opinion.
739 is the high candle from 8 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, true. Like if you look at it like that, like if you're looking at bodies, that's a good point. Always, I love to look when I'm trading. I love to use bodies as targets. There we go. Nice push. Nice push. Let's go, guys. Break right through that. Break right through that, NASDAQ. Let's go.
739 is going to be your target.
Let's go, NASDAQ. I'm going to look to scale out. Really don't want to be honest. I really want to target this 17750. So I'm going to stay in this, guys. We're going to ride. Let me ride. So we're going to be looking for a potential fair value gap over here on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to be looking for that to hold us. If it holds us, I'll add into it. Good pullback. Good pullback. I'm going to look to add right there. All right, all right. Not stopping out. That's okay. Strong push. Apple with some weakness, trying to fill its gap to the downside. Meta looks like it wants to find some buyers. Looking at that weighted indice, also in an area of interest. Really want these buyers to hold up here. I am now in 3 NASDAQ long positions. That fair value gap is non-existent. Staying in these based off of the higher time frames. We have a 15-minute demand zone that formed on ES and NQ a few candles ago. We have a 30-minute also that is forming as long as this current 30-minute pushes back higher and continues on both ES and NQ. So that's what I'm going for right now. I'm expecting bulls to take over and keep control for about the next 23 minutes or so. So I'm not too worried about this current 5-minute candle right now. Just staying with the plan right now. Staying with my stop loss. I have my targets. Being patient. It's all we can do when we're trading, guys. Have your plan and stick to your plan. And if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, so what? That's what having a solid risk to reward will do. Because then once you start hitting those winners, your account's going to go crazy. And once you start taking a loss here and there, your account's not going to feel it. It's going to be like nothing. Would really love for Apple to get some buying pressure over here. It broke through at a key level at 187.05. Right now it's dancing around it. It's also a broken supply zone too. So again, just sort of watching that to hold as demand now. Microsoft's looks weak. And it filled its gap, so be careful with Microsoft. 410 on Microsoft. Dude, I feel like I'm looking at SPY when I look at Microsoft. But SPY's also going to be at like 500. 493 on SPY. That's crazy. Still in these NASDAQ longs, guys. We're just chilling right now. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. 2 minutes on this 5-minute candle. ES finding some support over here as well. Weighted indice with some strength to the downside. That's something that is sort of keeping me to be careful with this trade. Might move my stop up a little bit.
Coming down, NASDAQ's coming down to the 34 EMA on the 1 minute. touching it, has not closed below it.
Let's see how we react to this level over here, 17714. Nice push. We're coming to VWAP, coming to that key level down there too. I want one more push lower, and I'm actually going to add to this. So I average down my position. There we go. There we go. That's where I'm adding. I'm adding one more contract right there. Ooh, look at these sellers. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, AMD going crazy to the downside right now. Really need buyers to step back in here. Crush those sellers. Still holding these longs, guys. Candle did not close. Back above VWAP right now on the NASDAQ. ES took out some liquidity over here. Apple with a strong sell-off, though. It does look like bears might want to take it. 20 seconds left in the 5 minutes. Really just staying patient right now, but Meta, Microsoft, everything looks very weak. It does look like we might end up reversing this to the downside. Checking those higher time frames one more time. What's going on? Can we get a big spike back up in the last few seconds? Back above VWAP. Let's see. Does volume want to hold, or are we going to fold? Yeah, not looking good for the bulls right now at all. However, we're holding this key level. We're holding this VWAP. I'm staying in these long positions, guys.
PMI final post at 9:45.
Oh, thank you for that. That's in 5 minutes, guys. Be so careful. I really want to see us push up, but I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it right here. We are holding these levels, but now we're sort of chopping. Yeah. Apple pushing lower. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Let's see, where are we at on equities? Yeah, no, equities are way too weak. Only thing that's not, yep, I'm out. I'm out, stopped out. Holy cow. That's alright, that's alright. We're chilling. Let's see if we get another push lower. We just wait for the next setup. It hit, I had a hard stop, it hit the hard stop, so we're good. I knew how much the risk was, I knew how much the reward is. That way, when you know how much your risk is and you take a losing trade, you could say, okay, great, so now my next trade, I'm going to have an equal or an even lesser risk, and I'm going to be looking for a 2-to-1, a 3-to-1, a 4-to-1, so you can make that back and then some. So that way I took this loss, but that's alright, because guess what? The next trade I make is going to be way bigger than that. So it's just a game of patience. If something doesn't work, on to the next one.
Just touched my 902 entry. I think it was just looking for more discount price before it
Yeah,
goes up.
I know Nvidia's starting to push higher. Apple again is holding a certain level. So again, if I have to re-enter, I'll re-enter. But I'm not tripping. Oh yeah, the higher time frame, 15-minute even came back down to demand. All right, I might re-enter just 2 contracts down here. Where are we at? I'll re-enter 1 to start, just on NASDAQ. But really not a big fan of it. That's why I'm gonna start so lightly. Yeah, see that? Might go hit that buy side, that sell side liquidity down here. I don't know. If that's the case, I'll look for ES to hold, NQ to break that liquidity, and then push back up. We do have that news. What is it? Final PMI at 9:45.
Correct.
All right.
Then we have Fed speak at 10, I think.
All right. So we got some stuff going on that might make the market move. Yeah, there's that push lower. Really looking for the sell side liquidity. I do wish I took Marziti pointed out this pivot over here, that 17731, because that would have been a nicer target. Because you got to think too of all the people that were waiting for this 17739. The market knew that. It got close to it. People were getting in, people were chasing it, and then we rejected for a strong push lower. So that would have been a nice short entry. That would have been a nice target. So kudos Marziti for pointing that out. That's dope. Very good stuff. That's what community's about, helping each other, moving forward, doing better. Definitely considering adding to this long, seeing how Microsoft's holding up. I'm gonna add to the long there. I do know there's news in a few minutes. In pretty light. I'm in pretty light, and I am expecting a push higher. Yeah. So I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a fan of this trade already, because I'm sort of going against trend. Market's sort of been chopping. We do have that news in 20 seconds. Equities have been pretty weak. Weighted indices falling. That too, again, would have been a great hint to go short once we hit maybe that pivot. So good stuff, good stuff. 2 seconds till final PMI, and boom. Let's see. Now let's see if it wants to range back up, right? Apple at a key level, 185.88. See if it wants to hold. Struggling. AMD pushing lower. Nvidia holding VWAP. Tesla pushing up to VWAP. Meta's still pushing lower. Meta new low a day. Still in these longs at the moment. Apple holding the level. Microsoft new low a day. Meta new low a day. Strong low a days on Meta and Microsoft. If Apple follows suit, I'm definitely out of this. But AMD, Nvidia, Tesla are all trying to push. Now there goes AMD. Yeah, let's reverse that, scalp that lower real quick. No. Stop out. Stop out, recoup. That's it, guys. That's it. We just gotta recoup. Readjust. Realign. See what's going on in the market. Oh, there's that push up. But will it hold? Some good buying volume hitting the tape, but again, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we want that sell side liquidity on NQ. Maybe we don't. Yes, trying to come out of this demand zone on the 15. Some good buying volume coming in, guys. I'm telling you, there's buyers are not giving up yet. Buyers are not giving up yet. So just really staying patient. There's no reason to jump back into something. I took the L. Bounce back. But 15. The 15 came back on ES to that demand zone. So again, I do think buyers are going to want to continue here. I think trend is our friend. I think buyers have been pretty strong. Just need that continuation on equities, though. Equities have been pretty weak today. Meta was making new low days. Microsoft's still making new lows. But it's also going to depend on Apple holding that level, too. Because that's a pretty strong level on Apple. Checking out the 1 minute. What's the 1 minute doing?
Lots of long wicks down.
Yeah, that's for sure. Maybe cup and handle on the 1 minute for those of you who like their price action. Right to a key level on NQ. Minute 20 left in the 5 minute. I do like where Apple's bouncing. I do like that a lot of sellers are trapped right now. I'm going to wait for this 5 to close though, because if it wants to close as a basing, I'll be looking for short positions. If it wants to close up here, I'll be looking for long positions. But we've got about a minute left. I'm not going to jump the gun on that. I'm going to stay patient. I'm not going to try to predict the market. Because guess what we can't do? Predict the market. See, again, if I got long over here thinking we'll close up here, that would have went right against me. If I got short, it would have worked out. But at that point, it's 50-50. If you wait for the candle to close, you get more hindsight, right? Whenever we review our trades, we look at the candles, we look at our price action, we look at why we got in, and we say, oh, I should have done this, I should have waited for that. Well, then do that. Be more patient. There's that sell side liquidity. Good push on NQ right there. Microsoft pushing lower. Real strong move right there. Holy cow. Starting a long position off that rejection. Again, very tight stop loss. Nah, I'm not even, I don't know. We'll see. Stop is the low. Yeah, nah, seller's just nasty today. Still waiting, because we did close above it.
It's filling a 5 minute fair value gap
I see that.
from whenever it made London lows. So if we have a long bias, this is in a discount.
Nah, this thing's just
But
gone.
yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, nah, bears are just
See.
crazy today.
It's wanting to hit London low.
Weighted indice pushing lower. Yeah, nah, that was our key today. Was weighted indice was just red all day. That should have been our clue. I haven't been at the comp in a while, guys. I'm rusty. Now, what was it? Was it here Friday? I think it was here Friday. Well, I'm 1,000,000,000% holding these longs for just a second. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, until it breaks London lows, I'm staying in it too.
Problem is, though, it's not that good of a risk to reward trade. At all. Unless, again, buyers really do step in and trend wants to continue higher. Looking at some daily time frames. But we're in this range. It's tough, guys. It's tough. Look at the daily candles, though, on NQ. Very strong. ES, very strong. But again, we are in the range. Be careful. Market wants that liquidity. I'm sorry, the market doesn't want that liquidity. The market needs that liquidity. See if we push back lower. I'm going to grab... See, because now we have divergence too. ES is not breaking the lows. So I'm waiting for this candle to close, and I'm most likely going to be adding to the long position depending on how this candle closes. But again, that's been happening. The past 3 candles have all looked like bullish candles until the last minute, and then they just completely wrecked. $2.20 left in the 5 minute. If we get one more dump right here, I'm going to add. Nice. I traded this on the wrong account. Uh-oh. Good news, bad news. I'm going to be out of this trade way sooner than I thought because it's passed now. But, good news, passed another eval. Oh, wait, close. Just got to wick up one more time. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. So I traded this on the wrong account. Come on, one more push. Oh no. Traded this on a 50K eval. I did that Friday too. I took one trade and I was in like 4 contracts on NQ. I thought it was on the 150K account. And it was like a 2100 trade. I'm like, oh, awesome, great. And I checked the account. I'm like, that wasn't where'd the 150K? I was like, where is it? Then I checked my accounts. I'm like, oh, it went somewhere else. Nah, dude, these bears are crazy right now. I really need these bulls to push up one more time. But again, the last minute of this 5-minute candle's going bearish, just like it has been. Just one more pop. Oh, damn, let's see. One more pop, one more pop. Grab that buy side liquidity. Run it up, run it up. Run it up. Yo, that's so crazy. I'm like a few ticks away from that. And now I'm even further away from it. So again, waiting for this candle to close. Yeah, nah, I don't know, man. Definitely an interesting look to it. Apple pushing back higher from that level. Microsoft pushing back higher. Meta with some weakness. There we go. Meta with some buying pressure. Need that one more push up. One more push up. Maybe we're bull flagging on the 5 minutes, so I do want to pop right here. Damn. Market makers don't like me today, guys. Come on, one more push. Run that. Run that. Oh, that's where it's at? That's where it's at? I don't even need it as high as I thought. Oh, we're out. Let's go. Funded. Again. And again and again and again. So cool stuff. So long positions would definitely consider some longs here. I got out because I just needed a quick scalp. But I would have stop loss be the lows. Would maybe target that buy side liquidity up here. 3-to-1 risk to reward on that trade. But do be careful on this trade. I like that. I do think it might continue. You guys got any questions? Let me know. There's that buying pressure. Again, guys, we had to take out that sell side liquidity because the market needed it to move higher. There we go. Great push. Really great push. Yo, YouTube, you guys catch that? Good move. Look at that. That would be take profit ones, this key level. I would have TP2 somewhere above 17,720. And plus, look, this key level now it lines up with VWAP. So, again, be careful. Good push, good stuff. Got to remember, too, if we're going to get that continuation and some strength, it's going to be after we grab that liquidity. Really good stuff. Great stuff today. And again, I'm going to repoint out, too, we just took that loss on NQ. That seemed like it was a big loss, but then what do? We readjust, we reevaluate, and the next trade we took destroyed that loss. Because I got in at my first sign of liquidity sweep. I saw the divergence, the SMT, smart money trading divergence, and I took that long, and it worked out. So let's see. Show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with the SMT divergence right there. And look, we even have the weighted indices popping from a key level demand zone as well. So I'm going to show you the SMT divergence, smart money trading divergence. I do have a video up on that, guys. Check it out as well. I'll throw the link in the Discord right now. Let me show you the divergence itself. So what's cool with TradingView is it aligns the crosshairs on both charts so we could see what candle we're starting from. So we'll go from here to here, right? So look at the divergence. We have ES creating some higher lows. We had NQ created a lower low, And what do we get at that point? A reversal. Now this area might be a good spot to add to some longs because we have a rally and now a basing, and we might have a rally for continuation. This is on the 1 minute chart. So that would be a better entry versus, but stop loss. I'd say stop loss is that candle's low, but it does look like we're going to want to sweep that right now. Yeah, ready? Let's see. Oh, let's see. I don't know. It might be a good entry. But again, we could even be patient on it, right? 15 seconds for this 1 minute to close. This might be a bull flag on the 1 minute. But that wasn't really what I was showing you. I was showing you guys the divergence. So again, this 1 minute, it might go break this previous low, and then we might get a push higher. So anybody who's taking trades, I'd maybe consider looking for that position, but we shall see. YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. There we go. Oh, alright, so there's the drop below previous candle. Now I'm expecting a pushback higher based off of price action, based off the potential that this is a bull flag coming off of this SMT divergence and sell side liquidity. So again, a long position here. Stop loss a little under these candles because we do have to be careful for volatility of this candle. And we'd maybe be targeting this buy side liquidity up here. So look at that trade risk reward wise. That is almost 6-1. That's a risk reward trade we take. That's something nice. That's clean.
Can I cut in, Kevin, real quick?
No. Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
dang, I just got stopped. Well, I was just going to point out that the midnight price is an ICT concept that it plays around. And it did a box setup. The same thing that I got at 9:02. It just gave it at that 2 minute candle at 9:50. But yeah, I just got stopped out.
Yeah, that was me yapping away too much, not realizing what time it was that we had that news at 10. Guess I'm in this a little off topic while the news sorts out. I'm in this fantasy basketball league, and obviously being as busy as I am with you guys and with stuff at home, wasn't really able to pay attention to it. But I got a pretty good lineup. I would have done well, but started the season like 0-6, whatever. My buddy's in that league. I don't know anybody else. I'm just gonna trade him all of my good players and be like, all right, good luck, have fun. Divergence again. ES new low a day. NQ it did not make that new low. But it still has the chance to. Remember, it always has the chance to. This candle has not closed yet, and this is the 1 minute. Which, there's still divergence on the 5 minute. Oh, there's that break on NQ. Exactly what I just said. We still have that chance to. So, bears are continuing here. That's why whenever I trade these SMT and like ICT concepts, I find them a lot more valuable for scalps. Because a lot of times I'll look at reviews on them, I'll look at people taking trades off them, and they're looking at like the 1 minute, sometimes the 5 minute, and 15 minute for their fair value gaps and stuff. But like, when I look for supply demand, I'm looking for higher time frames. I'm looking for 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour demands. I want stronger zones where I know buyers took their time filling and stopping people out. With that being said, again, adding both concepts to each other has absolutely just been like amazing. And it's just been like a couple weeks on this, really. So it's been really dope. It's been super cool. And would definitely recommend take your time with one. Find one that suits you, that fits you, that you feel comfortable with, and start learning that one, and then move your way on to learning the other one. Because you don't want to be trying to learn both at the same time. That is when it will get a bit confusing. So yeah, definitely want to learn one at a time. So that would have been a fair value gap on the 1 minute entry right there on this pushback. So again, am looking for sellers to continue here. Look at that selling pressure, guys. That's crazy. I have this 2-hour fair value gap on NQ. Pointed that out in our Discord community. Where we at? We have 2-hour fair value gap. We'll look for buyers stepping around there. TP 1770. So we got, that's gonna be a solid trade. We're gonna look for an entry over here. Stop loss over there. And first target here, second target there, third target there. And again, if buyers step in, look how strong the moves to the upside have been. This could be potentially a really great trade. We could be trapping a lot of bears here. We even have another sell side liquidity right here, that boom we just took out. So we have sell side liquidity. We have a 2-hour fair value gap. I would not be taking any short positions here. I would be looking for a long position, but I would be patient for that long position. I would not jump the gun immediately. Yeah, like Microsoft's selling off right now. Had a bear flag on the 5-minute. Push lower. Bears have been killing it, man. AMD pushing lower. Boom. Apple pushing higher. Yeah, and I like the middle of the candle for an entry. Middle of the candle. The middle of the fair value gap, I should say. Don't forget, guys, Apex having a 71% off sale that ends in, I think, just a couple days. You get 71% off your accounts, and it's $35 resets. Oh, boom, holy cow, we just wicked off that center. That was a crazy, crazy perfect rejection. Let's see if that is where we want to reverse.
ICT has a fancy word for the center. I can't remember what it is.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That's crazy. Oh man. Holy cow. Literally ticked that middle level right there. 17,649.50. That's wild. That's wild. And a 20-point push in like a matter of a minute. Not even, guys. It's this candle that pushed that high. That's crazy. That's wild. And again, I would have looked for a scalp on that because these concepts I look for scalps. But this is a 2-hour fair value gap, so you don't know. I don't know. We will see. Guys, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm just grabbing a water. Don't forget, guys, stay hydrated. It gets super easy to get like glued to the screens and forget, but we have to stay hydrated. We got to make sure we eat. And that's also what's cool with trading is, if you trade from 9 to 11, you could wake up a little early, eat, then trade for a bit, then go have some lunch. And again, trading is the best thing when it comes to creating our own schedules, being our own bosses. Holy cow, guys. What an entry that would have been at that middle level. Oh man, that's crazy. That was butter. That was butter. That's a 30-point move right there. Boom, that would have been, boom, 30 points. Again, in the matter of 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 30 points. Is that the 1-to-1, 2-to-1? No. There would have been a 2-to-1. If you did a 2-to-1 off of that middle level, that would have hit in 2 minutes, guys. That's how powerful those zones can be. And that's also the power of, having good risk rewards, right? 2-to-1 is probably the most minimum I would go on a risk to reward. But again, if I'm looking for a quick scalp, I am going to take that 2-to-1. Risk 500 to make 1,000. Risk 1,000 to make 2,000. It all matters on how you flip it in your win-loss ratio, and that you do have better trades than 2-to-1. 3-to-1, 4-to-1. Those are good ones we take, unless you do have a high win rate. But for day traders, it's easier to have just better risk to rewards with trades because having higher win rates is not that consistent. Plus, having higher win rates normally means you have a lower risk to reward on your trades, unless you're really that patient and you really only take 1 or 2 trades a day max, right? Stay patient for not for sure trade, but a trade with enough confirmation, then you can have a high win rate and a good risk reward rate, right? And that's what makes the difference between a good trader and a great trader. A great trader knows discipline, knows to stay patient. A good trader knows to stay patient, knows to stay disciplined, but might jump in an extra trade here and there, right? So you could be good and consistent and profitable, but if you really want to break that point of, wow, I'm really, every account I touch, I'm having 4-to-1s, I'm having 5-to-1, 6-to-1 risks or reward. This is crazy. I'm being patient. I'm taking 1 trade a day when I see it. I'm taking maybe 2 trades a day. Sometimes I take 0 trades if I don't have a setup. And again, that's what makes the difference between the great traders and the good traders. Anyways, I said I was going to go grab my water like 5 minutes ago. I'll be right there. Oh no, what happened? YouTube, it looks like my camera went out. Not sure why. There it is, it's back. Yo, YouTube, hit that like button. Like and subscribe. So we sort of have a base drop on the 5-minute. However, again, we're ticking off of that spot right there. That was really clean. Would not look for shorts right now. Would not look for longs right now. Nvidia looks like it's ready to push lower. Same with Microsoft and Tesla. But come on, what pull does Tesla have? Am I right? Alright, let's see. What is poppin', everybody? What's going on? Pablo, everybody, what's up? What's up? Jizulu, what's going on? Desi, hello. Bell, everyone. Hello. Y'all got any questions? You know to let me know. YouTube, join our community, bullishbears.com. Check us out. Apple with a strong push higher. I like that for bulls. Guys, check out the strength in Apple. Look at that. Right off that key level, this 90-minute supply zone, right? We broke it. We used this 185.88 as a key level of support because before it was resistance. And what happened? We had a nice strong push higher. And that also would have kept us sort of bullish for the day when it comes to NASDAQ, right? So 945 is when Apple reversed. However, 945 and Q was continuing lower. So we can't look for just one confirmation to take a trade. We have to have multiple. But at that point, that should have given you a warning that, hey, any bear moves might not continue. But also this 2-hour fair value gap, if we had this 2-hour fair value gap, an entry right at the center of it, and Apple pushing higher while the other indices are sort of chopping but trying to push higher, I would have said, okay, let me look for a scalp here. Let's enter a long position. But again, we do have now Nvidia is trying to go make a new low of the day. Tesla new low a day. Tesla new low 180.41. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know. No more bulls. Bears said, let's go. Let's go already. Yeah, look at that. We're in this range, right? We're in this range. We're at this key level, 177.06. And we have 173.87 as a potential target for swings if we were looking to stay in this range. Bears are going at it. Bears are hungry today, guys. Bears are hungry. we go. Yeah, I would not look for any long positions, but only really look for bears to continue here. Apple sort of double topping right now around that 188, 188.20 level. Yo, what is up, Wasted Wizard? T-Pizzle? What's going on, guys? What is up, Melcat? Kevin, keep calm. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Habibi, Grimpo, hello, hello. You guys got any questions? Let me know. We are in this fair value gap on NQ. It does look like bears want us to continue here, though. Remember, I said I was looking for a drop, basing, and a drop, but we have this fair value gap trying to hold us up. So I wouldn't be taking any trades at the moment because right now Apple's rallying. We have Tesla making crazy new lows. We have Meta also very weak. If we look at our watch list, everything is in the red except for Netflix, Apple, and Nvidia. And Nvidia is trying to push red as well. If you guys ever heard of the $2 rule, the $2 rule in trading is if you see a stock is up over $2, then it is bullish. If it is down over $2, then it is bearish. Now, as simple as that may sound, you say, well, if it's up 50 cents, it's bullish. If it's down 50 cents, it's bearish. Yes, but with the $2 rule, it's not something with like a proven science. I just know that some people have used it, and it is somewhat of a strategy. Is that those $2 rules? You have to like just look for bullish moves on them. They're a lot stronger than like a 50 cent or a $1 move. So if we're looking for a $2 move, we see Nvidia, but that's because Nvidia had a gap up, which is just crazy. Nvidia is insane of a stock. Oh my goodness, $5 away from $700 on Nvidia. That's insane. Apple. I spoke about Apple. I actually posted it on my personal Instagram story. I said how we were in this. Now it's not on here. It's on TradingView. That's convenient. Let's see. Alright, so Apple was his name. Oh. Apple. Oh, Tesla. Wah. Did I post it on here? Did I make it on here? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. We ticked off my entry point too. It was yesterday's close. So I was looking for a swing trade on Apple, guys. Clip this. Somebody clip this somewhere. YouTube, somebody, anywhere. I do think Apple's going to want to make new all-time highs. A lot of stocks and a lot of indices have been very strong, right? So with that being said, Nvidia going crazy, Apple has just dropped its Vision Pros, which is basically a full computer desktop that you could wear on your head like goggles. How insane is that? So with that being said, you could trade from anywhere. You could just anywhere, anytime. You could buy a remote battery pack and stuff. But like instead of having 4 big monitors in front of you, you just strap it on like goggles. It's transparent too, so you can see behind it. If you start standing and moving around with it, it'll close out the desktop, and then you could just walk around without like really seeing, while being able to see without seeing the screens, I should say. And it's all just motion sensors. You do it with your hand. It's crazy. It's expensive as F right now. But it just came out, it's a new technology, and it's also going to need to be worked up a little bit, right? It's brand new, it's only got about 600 apps at the moment, and it's going to need a bit of an upgrade, or 10, before it's really that amazing of a product, or worth that high of a price. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Apple Vision Pro. I mean, it's under computer. $4,500. Is it worth $4,500? Look at that. Welcome to the future, guys. That is crazy. But like imagine that. You don't have any monitors around. You don't even need a keyboard. The keyboard you use is the one that also presents itself for you. Now imagine having like 4 charts of TradingView up, right? Get our ES, our NQ, some VIX, weighted indices. Alright, a lot of bearish momentum now. Yep. So sorry for yapping, guys. Holy cow. Just hit what would have been a target. Again, I do apologize for talking so much. Just trying to go over some analysis on Apple right there. But wow, go Bears, go. Go Bears, go. Like I said before too, Bears have that control today. Bears are going at it, man. Bears are hungry. YouTube, you guys got any questions, let me know. Where are we at? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, look at those Bears, guys. Again, I wouldn't look for any trades right now. I wouldn't really try to chase this. We created a fair value gap if it holds. So right here, 5-minute fair value gap. But you have to remember, this 5-minute candle has not closed yet. This 5-minute candle could close up here, could close up here, close up here. But for now, we have the 5-minute fair value gap right there. And you also have a new short setup, right? So I might look for a short entry, because now we have an inverse fair value gap on this 2-hour. Yeah, that's right. I'm ICTing it up, guys. But inverse fair value gap on the 2-hour. Would look for a new low a day on that 2-to-1 risk to reward. That's an entry point. I'll be looking for 17,643. Stop 17,664. Target 17,601. Now, if we continue here and we do make this 5-minute fair value gap, which is very possible, because look at the 15-minute as well. Could be making a 15-minute fair value gap, and we could just really continue here. But we really just got to stay patient. I mentioned earlier in the Discord community, when I posted that NQ plan, that we did not really have that much demand below us. So when we don't have a lot of demand below us, that means there is not a lot of true buying. It's sort of just chopping, making its way up, but it's going to have an easy way to push lower because there's not much demand holding, right? Same with supply. If we don't have much supply above us, like when we're breaking new all-time highs, it's going to be a lot easier for us to uptrend because we don't have that resistance above us. So because we don't have support, we have a lot of bearish momentum today. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, we had a 15-minute supply start right there, pushed us lower, had this one 15-minute candle, then we could have waited for the next 15 to open and take a short off of that. That would have been at that would have been this candle open right here. So that would have been a nice move. Could have had stops right up there. That's just, again, just a little analysis on how to potentially take these higher time frame trades, because we have to be aware of these higher time frames, because that's where we're going to get a bit of a stronger move, a bit more continuation, a bit more of a trend. So looking at the 5-minute again, so look, the 5-minute sort of pushing back. So now the fair value gap's going to be a bit smaller. I'm not going to move it yet, because I do want to see if we react to that middle level, but I don't think so. So let's see. Looking for this inverse fair value gap play. What is up, YouTube? You guys let me know if you guys got any questions as well. Discord, you too. Like, subscribe. Coming off of this area of interest, this red level on NQ over here. I believe it was a 15-minute, was a support. Then it was a resistance. It was an area where we liked to consolidate, which means there's a lot of volume, a lot of sitting orders in this area, right? We wicked it over here, Now what are we doing? We're wicking it down over here. We had a nice little liquidity sweep of it. We had a previous pivot here that we could have marked out as sell side liquidity. See, I didn't look that far back because we were way up here this morning. I was not expecting that much of a move. However, if we had that sell side liquidity available inside of this 5-minute, this area of interest, I would have definitely considered selling. You guys, hey, let's consider some long positions here to try to move back higher. So again, this is now getting smaller, this fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, because this current 5-minute candle has pushed and wicked so much higher already. So we might end up closing fair value gap right there. I am looking for an inverse fair value gap play on NASDAQ to the downside. Bulls stepping in. Bulls are crazy. I don't know, man. Microsoft, look at that. We have a rounding bottom on Meta. We have almost an engulfing on the 5-minute on Microsoft. Apple trying to hold this area of interest. Again, this was a supply zone, broken. Now it's a demand zone. We can turn around here. Wouldn't be that out of whack for us to have a crazy push lower, just for us to either push back higher or even pull back, guys. Gotta pull back. So there's that push higher. We tested the fair value gap. Again, I'm looking for shorts off of the inverse 2-hour fair value gap. Yo, definitely consider getting a Apex account or two while they have the 71% off sale, because it's not really, the 71% is okay. It's obviously better than the 50%. However, you also get $35 resets, which is like super worth it if you have like larger accounts, because resets are usually $100, sometimes on sale for $50, but now on sale for $35, which is even better for after you purchase like a 100K account, 150K account, even I think 75K accounts, because you're getting what are you getting? You're getting the $35 resets, and $35 resets are even cheaper than however much that account would be if it were to be a 150K account with 75% off or 71% off. So like the 71% off that account might be like $50, but then you get $35 resets. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a bad sale. Definitely not their best, but it's alright. So there's that rejection off that 5-minute fair value gap. Nice. Good rejection, guys. Real good rejection right there. Would be looking for short positions right now. For the fair value gap, does it become filled when price goes into it or when it completely covers the gap? Yeah, it makes sense. I completely get what you're saying, because that's the same thing with like supply and demand. Is the zone broken when we touch it, or is it broken when we go through it? So with supply and demand, it's broken when we go through it. With fair value gaps, I do believe it's still valid until we do completely go through it, right? So now this fair value gap, because it took up about halfway, we can maybe make this a bit smaller. I haven't seen anybody else do that. However, you do have to consider we took the liquidity out from that area, right? So it's gotten a bit weaker. It's been used. If that makes sense.
ICT traders will go from as soon as it touches a gap,
to when it
Some will
goes right
use the
through.
50% because it can reverse off of just touching the gap
Yeah,
halfway. Sometimes it goes all the way to the top or bottom or whatever, but usually it doesn't fill it before it reverses.
right. You got to remember too, guys, higher time frames. What's the 15 doing? What's the 30 doing? Selling off. We do have a minute left in the 30 and the 15, though. But I'd look for shorts. One minute sort of making a breaker block, order block. I gotta get. It's funny. That's like the one thing I gotta just like get straight is the order block and breaker block thing, because I'm pretty sure they use it as frequently as they use like fair value gap. So if I could just nail that down, it's gonna be golden pony boy. Who gets that reference? Tell me I don't sound crazy, please.
Is that from My Little Pony or what are you talking about?
No. Oh, come on.
I was
Somebody.
just listening.
All right, thank God. No problem. Yeah, I don't see many completely filled either until like they completely run through it. So you could even like delete it, you know? I'm really considering some shorts here. But I really wanted that inverse 2 hour. Oh, no, we did touch that inverse 2 hour. I'll start a short position on the NASDAQ there, guys. We'll start it. Let's see, where we at, where we at? See, the thing is, I really wanted that middle of the 2 hour. But, again, we could start it. Target new lows. Where's our next demand zone, though? Like, we don't have Signet for a while. So I like that push higher. Again, I wanted that 2 hour. So once we do come up here, and I add to my position, I'm going to be averaged in around up here. Stop loss will be over here. But for now, this is sort of what we're looking at. We'll 2-to-1 it. Trying to look for some pivots. So we'll mark out the bodies. And we'll mark out the wicks. There's our buy side liquidity, sell side, sell side liquidity and pivot. So we have 2 targets now. Let's go Bears. Let's run it up. If Apple could fail, we're going down, man. But right now Microsoft is trying to push higher. Not Tesla, Meta is up at VWAP but trying to reject. Tesla, new low a day. Oh my god, Tesla 178, guys. Tesla's below 180. Holy cow, below 178. Wow. That's insane. That's some crazy lows. Yeah, guys, I think bears are going to want to push here. Oh, I like the structure on Microsoft for a continuation of the downside. This is a hanging man candle on the 5-minute, so I want to see continuation on this current 5-minute to the downside. So part of me wants to add to my short position down here, but I'm going to just stay a little patient. What's today, Monday? You guys have a good weekend? Anybody do anything interesting? What's up? What's up? I'm looking at the 5-minute. I'm looking at the 30, the 45, and feels like we might want to pull back. It's the 15 that's keeping me bearish because we had the bear move. We had continuation. So I'm really just looking for the 15 to continue to the downside here. If we could start breaking this pivot in this area, that would be great. Nice, nice. So nice, I'll short it twice. Ha ha ha. YouTube, I hope you guys caught that one too. Look at that, we're going. Let's go Bears. Bear City, baby. Microsoft's looking like it's ready to push lower. Meta with a great push. Oh my god, guys, Tesla 177 right now. It's 5 cents away from 177. That is crazy. Yeah, give me a push up. Let's pull back a little bit. And I'm going to add to the short position. Let's see. What's keeping me out of it is Microsoft is trying to continue back higher. I am in a short position from over here. Where is it? From like right here. So we're chilling. Stop loss is like right here on this one. So we're okay on that. 4-to-1 risk reward. We're okay. We're cool. Cool Calm Collective. Know what I mean? Let's go Bears. Let's go Bears though. Let's go Bears. Alright. How much time we got left on a 5 minute? Yeah, see, Microsoft did not get that continuation back lower. We do have 5 seconds left. It's not going to be enough time. Yeah, I don't know. I do like where we closed on NASDAQ on the 5 minute and how we closed, but I don't like that we closed off of that level, off of this area. I do want Bears to really push us lower here, but it does look like we might want to squeeze.
Forming an H on the 1 minute, no?
Yeah. Again, it does look like buyers might want to step in here. I'm staying patient on these shorts because Bears have been in complete control today. I don't want to be fighting that trend. I want to see if we can get another leg down. And remember too, now the market's making sure we don't have a 5 minute fair value gap from this previous candle. Because now if this candle continues, we won't have any liquidity to grab up there. So I'm staying in these shorts. Definitely considering adding up where we're at right now. Nope. 1 minute's definitely strong. Show you guys the 1 minute. Now we might want to take out some of these highs before we push back. So what we could look for is a bit of a wedge. Just like that. So again, I'm in some short positions. This was a bear move. We're in a wedge. I'm looking for bears to continue lower. This is the 1 minute chart. I do not like the 1 minute chart. I like the 5 minute. And 15 minute has been keeping me bearish as well. Really needed to sweep those previous lows though. What's up, Aaron? Aaron asked on YouTube about Apex having a time limit to pass or qualify an account. So you have to trade at least 7 trading days. However, you could trade if it takes you 21 trading days, 40 trading days. You could take your time with it. So like if you're just practicing a strategy or something, I would even recommend practicing it instead of paper trading it, practice it on an Apex account. That way, when you practice that strategy, if you start getting consistent with that strategy, you have the potential to pass that account and then get a funded account and keep trading that strategy as you would it was an eval, right? So you could just keep trading the way you are. It's really huge on our psychological because then we're not trading with quote unquote real money. We're trading with their paper money system, but we're paying for the account. So we are trading with money that we could take home at some point. Use code BullishBears for the sale, 71% off, 35%, $35 resets. And whenever they don't have sales, if you use Bullish Bears, you get 50% off. And yeah, and whenever they have like really good sales, if you use Bullish Bears, you get whatever the good sale is. So just use Bullish Bears. So I'm still in these shorts right now. What time is it? Probably going to wrap this up in the next 15 minutes. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Someone asked in the community about... What was it? They asked about Bookmap. I'm working on getting Bookmap for Bullish Bears so we could start streaming it for you guys. I might just buy the account myself at this point because they're not getting back. But Bookmap is super cool. It shows you basically the order flow on the chart itself. If you have Thinkorswim, you could call them and ask to set up the Bookmap trial. It gives you, it gives you NQ for free? Get out of here. Yo, alright, I'm hype. That's the best thing ever. So apparently, before it was giving like IWM and gold, right? And I was like, that's no thanks. But gold, no, it was giving gold, and I was like, that's cool. I traded gold for a while. Then it got rid of gold and gave Tesla or gave Google or something. But yo, it's got NASDAQ now.
You talking toss?
Yeah, yo, let's go Bears. Let's go Bears. Yo, oh man, I'm excited. Guys, that's crazy. Yo, let's go Bears. Let's go. Drop it, baby. Let's go. Dude, that's crazy. I did not know that. I wonder when that started. Yo, Bears going crazy right now. Next level, 17590. Oh my goodness. Run it up, run it up. Run it up. Let's go. Big selling pressure, too. Big selling pressure in the market right there. Yo, that's exciting, guys. That's so exciting. Guess what? I'll be streaming for a bit until they take it off TOS in like a week. Because they don't like us to have fun. Thanks, Schwab. Yo, nice bear pressure right there. Yo, this is a great time to watch it too. Guys, don't forget, check out the live stream. It'll be recorded. How to get Bookmap on TOS. Call their Google Thinkorswim help desk number. Call them. The hold time is very short, and they are fantastic. Like, they will... Yo, guys, look at this bear move. There's TP1. I'm still in both contracts, so bears are too crazy right now. But call their help desk, ask to set up the Bookmap trial. What it is it's not a trial where, like, oh, it ends in a month. It's a trial that continues. So you guys, these bears, what is going on right now? I'm going to put out some buy limits because that was too easy. There's got to be a pullback somewhere.
Coming up on the half ADR.
All right, I'm out of 1.
571.
Got to get out of this other one. Ain't no way it continues. That's craziness. Oh, I'll hold it for a sec. But oh my goodness. Yeah, no, Bookmap TOS, call their help desk, ask to set up the Bookmap free trial. It's a trial that just continues and continues. They give you 2 free stocks. Right now it's NQ apparently. All right, I'm out of that trade completely. Right now it is NQ, and I think the other one was, oh, what was it? It was just up on the screen. You guys remember what it was? Bookmap. Let's see. See if I can find it on the replay. Alright. Yo, it gives you NQ for free. Call them and ask to set up the Bookmap trial. Oh, alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to put Bookmap up here for a second. Okay, it gives you NQ and Amazon for free. So that way, yeah, it's super dope. Super dope. That's like the coolest thing ever. They took it was ES for free at something. Guys, these bears. Oh my goodness. And look, if you're trading with Bookmap, you would just see the heavy selling volume. Heavy selling volume. All of these big bubbles are just selling volume. It's visualizing the volume for you. You could see if it's true volume. You could see if we're getting absorbed at one of these higher levels. You could see what's going on in the market on the in the inside. So again, super cool. There's things to change over here. You're gonna also want, where is it? There we go. Insert column. Where's current order book? Nah. There's Alright. I was looking for there's another one. Alright, current volume. Alright, whatever. Figure that out another time, but yeah, NQ for free, super cool. TOS users for free, just for now, because again, they could change it. Before it was ES, then it was YM, then it was gold, then it was no, it was gold, then YM, and now it's NQ. So maybe they're doing like a rotation where like every month is a different indice, which again, super cool. Take advantage of it. Free Bookmap is great Bookmap. It is not as good as Bookmap itself. If you Google Bookmap, there's a software called Bookmap. That's just what the company's name is. And they're super clean. You could connect your Tradeovate to it and place trades on it. Really cool. It's like $120 a month. So that's why I wanted to reach out, try to get Bullish Bears a nice discount. Guys, real quick, just want to point out this 4.5 to 1 risk reward trade over here. You know, that's really nice. I took profit already around like, I won't lie, it was like 3.5 where I got out. But yeah, still super clean, guys. Super clean setup. ICT concept, really clean. Understanding price action itself. It's what it's all about, right? Patience, waiting for the right trades. That's now two for three for the day, right? We took that one loss this morning. What happened? We made it back with the second trade, and now we're even in more of the green on this third trade. And that's again what matters when it comes to trading. Is knowing how to execute, knowing when you're wrong to stop out, be patient, look for another entry, or again, be so patient, let a few more candles form, read the charts, read the price action, read it off of your zones, and just continue. All right, well, looks like we're going to want that, what is that, sell side liquidity right there. This was pivot point right there for the other take profit. YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Fantastic trades today. Really great stuff. So hype. Good stuff. Don't forget, check out our YouTube. Check out that, what's it called? Check out the buy side, sell side liquidity video I put out. Check out if you want to look into volume profile. Some people were asking about volume profile before. Whole lot of good stuff in there. We have webinars. And community, you guys too, if you guys have any webinar suggestions or recommendations that I haven't done in the past, or even if you want me to go over another one, please let me know, because I would definitely do another webinar for you guys. Look at those bears, man. That's something. We had this wedge on the 1 minute, got those shorts, rode that down. So clean. Damn. Super clean. Good stuff, guys. Good trades today. Good stuff. Let's see. Let's see. What is crude oil doing today, right? It's something we haven't even checked in on. It
Crude
chopped.
is today.
Was that?
Crude is chop. It's all chop today.
Yep. Yep. I noticed, you notice too when ES and Q have nice trends or good movement, we'll get more choppage in crude oil and gold. And then vice versa. Once we see chop on ES and Q, we might have a better trade setup on ES. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was reading something. Can't read and talk, obviously. But when ES and Q chop, we might have a better setup on crude oil or gold and vice versa. Really good stuff today. Look, it's doing the same thing it did up top. Remember we had that buy side liquidity up here that we just missed? Well, now we have the sell side liquidity that we're just missing. So really just a game of patience right now. Waiting to see what the market wants to do. What time is it? Guys, I am going to be wrapping it up right now a little early today. Do got to get over to go take care of Mama Duke's. Family first, no matter what, right? And what's great with trading is it gives us the opportunity to trade at our leisure. gives us the opportunity to learn when we want, gives us the opportunity to backtest when we can, do our charting when we can. And, you know, we could even just, if I'm busy, but I know I created my trade plan last night at 8:30 when I had a few minutes on my phone. Then the next day comes and I have my alerts set, that I'm going to wait. If I get an alert on my phone, I'm going to take my phone out, take that trade that I have set, and it's a set and forget trade, right? I'm waiting for the market to send me an alert, tell me what's going on, and I'll take that trade if I have that plan set up. And if I lose, guess what? I knew how much I was risking. So that's again one of the best things about trading, is just the freedom it gives you. Really great short on NQ today, guys. Really good stuff. YouTube, I'm going to wrap it up there. You guys got any questions, shoot us a message. Check us out, bullishbears.com. Join our community. We live stream every day for you guys. All right, take care, YouTube.